So, Social Security is rolling out some brand new features for summer 2025, and honestly, this is something that caught me by surprise, in a good way. This new rollout isn't just for retirees, SSDI, or SSI beneficiaries, it's for everybody. Yep, even if you're not collecting benefits yet, you can still take advantage of what's coming. This is something Social Security has never done before. It's a new kind of access, and honestly, I think it's really going to come in handy for a lot of people, myself included. I've been keeping an eye on this, and now that it's officially been announced, I want to break it all down for you. This announcement came straight from the top. The Social Security Administration, under its new acting commissioner, Frank Basignano. You've probably heard me mention him in other updates. He came in with a totally new approach, fresh ideas, and he's not wasting time. One of the big things he talked about when he stepped into the role was pushing Social Security into the digital age. Now, I know some folks might be nervous about that. Digital stuff can be tricky, especially for those who aren't super comfortable with technology, but hang tight. This could actually be a really good move. Now, let me show you what this is all about. I've got the article right here that explains it in detail. And while there are probably 100 articles floating around right now about this topic, I picked one that lays it out pretty clearly. I'll describe everything you need to know, so don't worry if you're not reading along. Just follow what I'm saying, and I'll walk you through it step by step. So here it is. The Social Security Administration is going to offer digital access to your Social Security card. That's right, an official digital version of your card, accessible through your My Social Security account. You might be wondering, why would I need that? Well, here's why this actually matters. According to Social Security, there are currently 47 different versions of Social Security cards floating around out there in circulation. 47. I didn't know that either, but it's true. Most of these versions were issued before 1983, which, for the record, was over 40 years ago. Now think about that. If your card is from the 1980s or earlier, how secure do you think it is? Not very, right? These older cards were printed without the kind of security features we expect today. They're basically easy to copy. All someone needs is a decent printer and a piece of cardstock. And boom, they could duplicate a Social Security card. That's a big problem, especially in a time where identity theft is off the charts. Your Social Security number is the key to everything from opening a bank account to applying for credit or government benefits. And speaking of that, have you ever needed to show your actual Social Security card and realized, oh no, I have no idea where that thing is? I've been there. Honestly, I don't even know where mine is right now. I think my parents might still have it stored in some random drawer from when I was a kid. It's that original version, too, the one from decades ago. And I'm not the only one. A lot of people don't carry their card with them, and you're not supposed to. It can get lost, damaged, or worse, stolen. So here's where this new feature is going to help. You'll be able to access your digital Social Security card directly through your My Social Security account. That means if you're out and about and suddenly need to show proof of your Social Security number, for example, if you're opening a bank account, applying for a job, or signing up for some kind of benefit, you can just log in, pull it up on your phone, and show them your digital card. No more scrambling or wishing you had it in your wallet. It's right there at your fingertips. And this isn't just a picture of your card, it's an authentic, secure digital version officially recognized by the Social Security Administration. It's going to make things a whole lot easier. No more paper cards that can rip or fade or get lost. And let's be real, how many of us carry that paper card around every day? Not many. And even if you did, you'd be risking losing it or having it stolen. With this digital option, you're covered. Now you might be wondering, do I have to be receiving Social Security benefits to get a My Social Security account? Nope, you don't. Anyone with a Social Security number can sign up. That means you could be 18, 25, 55, 85, it doesn't matter. You just need your number, and you can register online. Once you've got that account, you'll have access not only to the digital card, but also to all sorts of other important tools and information, like your earnings record, future benefit estimates, and more. This feature hasn't gone live just yet, but they said it'll roll out starting in summer, and summer's literally just days away. As I'm recording this, we're just a few days from the official start of the summer season, so it's right around the corner. And when it does go live, you better believe I'll be back here with another video to walk you through how to access it, how it works, and what to expect. But just knowing it's on the way is already a big deal. Let's take a second to talk about why this matters. Social Security fraud is a massive issue right now. It's honestly out of control. Identity theft involving Social Security numbers is happening everywhere. People opening accounts in someone else's name, filing fake tax returns, or even collecting benefits they don't qualify for. That's why this move toward digital access is so important. If we can help lock down these numbers and make them less vulnerable to fraud, it's a win for everybody, especially the people who rely on these benefits to live. And again, this isn't just for people on retirement or disability benefits. This is for anyone with a Social Security number. So whether you're still working, planning to retire soon, or just keeping your information up to date, this is something that can help you out. It's modern, it's secure, and it solves a real problem that a lot of us face. Before I go, let me circle back to something really important. If you're enrolled in Medicare or about to enroll, or even if you just have questions, please make sure to call the trusted advisors I've mentioned before. Thousands of people in this community have already done it and saved serious money. We're talking about an average savings of $1,100 per person. That's just from a free review. It doesn't cost you anything. You just give them a quick call, maybe spend 10 or 15 minutes talking about your current plan, and see if there's something better out there. You might end up with better coverage, lower premiums, or both. And don't go into that call empty-handed. Bring a list of your questions, anything you've been wondering about: Part D, Medicare Advantage, Medigap, prescription coverage, enrollment periods. Ask it. They're there to help and they know their stuff. I wouldn't be recommending them if I didn't believe they could help. Also, if you know someone who could use that help, please share the number. Think about your friends, family members, neighbors, that friendly face you always see at the grocery store, anyone who might be confused about Medicare. A quick conversation could really make a difference for them. Now, while we're on the topic of digital access and online upgrades, let's take a moment to talk about what this really means moving forward, not just for beneficiaries, but for everyone who interacts with the Social Security system. For decades, we've been stuck with outdated paper documents, long wait times, and overloaded phone lines. The rollout of a digital Social Security card is a big signal that modernization is finally happening. And sure, the transition might feel a little awkward or even frustrating for some folks who aren't as comfortable with tech. But here's the thing: we've got to move forward. Technology can streamline services, improve security, and reduce the risk of identity theft, especially as fraud becomes more common and more sophisticated. Think about how many scams have surfaced just in the past year alone, targeting seniors by phone, by mail, even through email pretending to be the SSA. A secure digital card, locked behind multi-factor authentication, could stop a lot of that in its tracks. But this isn't just about the card, this is about what comes next. Maybe it's faster benefit verifications. Maybe it's more real-time updates when your status changes. Or maybe it's about giving people power over their own information without needing to sit on hold for hours just to ask a simple question. And for those who still prefer paper or face-to-face support, don't worry. Social Security isn't getting rid of those options. They're just giving us more tools, more flexibility, and more control. So if you haven't already created your My Social Security account, now's the time to do it. You'll be better prepared for everything that's coming next. So that's the big news: a digital Social Security card, accessible through your phone, coming this summer. It's a smart move by the Social Security Administration, and I think it's one that's going to make a real difference in how we manage and protect our most personal information. I'll keep you posted as soon as it officially launches, and I'll be back with more details and how to.